Need more energy without the crash? Level up your focus, gaming, workouts, and work days with W Energy. The clean energy drink pack with vitamins, no sugar, no jitters, and no nonsense. Whether you're grinding through a long shift, hitting the gym, or locking in for a gaming session, W gives you the boost you need to stay sharp and energized. Make sure you use code NOFOULZONE to get 10% off your order. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of No Foul Zone. Your girl DJ L.A.
DJ Delboy in the building. What's happening, folks?
Y'all already know how we do around these parts. What's going on with you, Dale?
Listen, today has been a day, okay? Today's been a day, bruh. I'm glad it's over. All I've been doing is talking sports. We're talking about the NFL. We've been talking about, clearly we have to cover the trade
These trades,
window. These trade talks are crazy, okay?
bro.
But that's mainly what my work was like. I ain't gonna lie, it was work, talking about NBA, work, talking about the podcast, more work, and then talking about like the World Cup. But we gonna sidetrack into that a little bit later. Right now, we gotta talk about the craziness in these NBA trades, because what is happening, bro?
Bro. I feel like, I know I've said it before, right? Like if it's not from Shams, it's a scam, right? And I feel like I went to sleep and something in my spirit said, get up. And I listen, when something says get up, I get up.
Exactly. You got to be like,
what you trying to say, Lord? What's up? What's going on?
What you talking about, Willis?
I went to my phone. And lo and behold, seeing that Giannis Antetokounmpo was traded to the Miami Heat.
Listen, for them to didn't they win one? Don't he have a ring?
He does.
Right. For him to win a dynasty with the Bucks, right? To then get, not to say like he got traded because he got traded, but he wanted to leave, clearly.
Yeah, so, it's been in the making for some time now.
For like a season and a half, I'll give it that.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on this, man? Like, how you feel? How you feeling about this?
I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing, but the reason why I'm gonna say it's a bad thing because we don't know the chemistry like he has. You know what I'm saying with Miami? Like,
right.
At least like when certain times players get traded to different teams, they bond with one of the players from said team. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when Bron got traded to Miami, he was cool with D-Wade. He knew Bosh. He knew these guys. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with everybody. So it was like, that's his homeboy. He just go and play with his homeboy. That was it. Giannis go and play with Bam. You know, I don't see them out in the golf course taking golf shots somewhere. So, and you know, is he gonna take Bam's 83-point game away from him next season? Like, what's gonna happen, bro? Yeah. You know, like what's really going to happen? Yeah. Now, I wanted Giannis to leave because he was tired, because he's tired of the organization, because he's tired of the team, tired of the shenanigans, and you can see it all over his face, right? But Miami, though, I would have preferred him in Philly.
Well, we all know you would have preferred him in Philly.
Right.
We know.
You know me. That's my team. That's my team. We know. So I would have preferred him in Philly, but he wasn't. So it is what it is.
So I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wanted him on the Lakers. Like, I feel like Giannis on the Lakers would have been a problem.
He would have been a problem. But it would see the problem with him being on the Lakers, and the problem with every player that goes on the Lakers is the LeBron effect. Okay, we cannot ignore this no more. It's the LeBron effect. Players who think, oh, I'm gonna team up with the GOAT, aka the LeBron. He's not my GOAT. He might be y'all GOAT. He ain't my GOAT. But you know,
Hey, not too much on my king. Not too much on my king. Not too much.
Right?
Not too
So
much.
people go on the team thinking, oh yeah, me and LeBron, we about to be cool, we about to get some rings, we about to do X, Y, we about to playoffs and blah 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 blah. That's not the case. Okay, it worked in Miami because it was already D Wade's team, right?
Uh-huh.
It worked in Cleveland when he went back to Cleveland. It worked because it was Kevin Love's team. Now it's his team on the Lakers, and let's be honest, no one counts the bubble. Okay, we don't count the bubble. Bubble
Well,
was a
I agree.
we don't
I
count
agree.
that. It's the ESPN don't even count that. I watched the video; they don't even count the bubble. So let's be honest. If the most watched sports channel in the world don't count the bubble, why would we? So anyway, everybody that's going to his team has just hit their caliber of a player has dropped, and no one can tell me different.
Uh,
Okay, Rondo went on the team, caliber dropped. Westbrook went on the team, caliber dropped. Any player, Kyrie, okay, Kyrie when he left, caliber dropped. I don't care what anyone tells me, bro. Kyrie on the Cavs was tough. Kyrie on the Cavs was the toughest Kyrie ever in any team now and before. But he was good on Boston. No, he was better. There's a lot of highlights on him on Boston, yeah, but he was way better. He was way better in the Cavs. Come on.
are you
So
right?
so when you look at the LeBron effect and Giannis would have went over there, right? Look at Luca. Look at Luca. The LeBron effect. Y'all don't realize LeBron has an effect on these players, and it's not okay, bro. It's really not okay.
Yeah. But I mean, okay. So with Luca, but let's be for real. With Luca in his last performance, last season or this season that just transpired, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen some good, we've seen some good basketball from him. Like he's kind of been on his game since
Some,
he's left Dallas. He's definitely been on his game.
some. I'm sorry.
Some,
You're saying some, right? SOME, some. When he was on Dallas, it was every game, bro. He carried Dallas. He's not carrying the Lakers. His caliber has dropped, bro. He was an all-star when announcers call your team and they be like John Moran and the Grizzlies. They be like Giannis and the Bucks, Jimmy Butler and the Heat, Joel Embiid and the Sixers. They say the star player first.
but do you really think that because you said Jimmy and the Heat, right? Do you really think that Jimmy had that team?
No, but that's my point. They say the star player first.
No,
Jimmy
but I'm
was
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I feel like with
it's
Jimmy,
Bam's
I don't
team
know.
now. It's Bam's team now. When Jimmy was on Miami, it was Jimmy's team, bro.
Okay, I get
When
you that.
Jimmy was on Miami, that was his team. When he
I get
went
you
to
that.
when he went to the Sixers, it was still Joel Embiid and the Sixers or Maxey and the Sixers. It was never Jimmy and the Sixers. It was never Paul George and the Sixers, right? It's never is it, when Westbrook was OKC, it was Westbrook and OKC.
Uh-huh.
Now it's Shea and OKC. You get your star player. Dallas lost their star player and he went to a second baseman. Like, you're not the star player. Is LeBron in the Lakers? LeBron
But
James and the Lakers are taking on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. That's the announcers saying this shit, not us.
no, but I'm saying, like, I was using the example for okay, so for the Mavs, like, I really would have said that. I mean, yes, Luca was on his game at the Mavs, but I would even went as far in saying that Kyrie had him. Like, Kyrie was definitely playing a huge part.
Kyrie was playing a huge part, but when he was there, it was
Uh-huh.
still Luca and the Dallas Mavericks. It wasn't Kyrie and Luca. It was Luca and the Dallas Mavericks that taking on Joel Embiid and the 76ers. They're taking on Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. It's Jalen Brunson. They don't say, oh, introducing Jalen Brunson and versus. They say his name first. They don't say the team first because he's the old star player. He's the most talked about player. He's on that team. You see what I'm saying? So when you have that role, you're the store manager. You're the face of the team. You're the face of the market. You're the face. Your jersey sales are higher than everybody else's because you're the star player. When you like, I don't want to be the star player anymore, and go to another team who has a star player who outshines you by far, your caliber drops, your minutes drop, your time drops, the amount of bowl time you have in your hand drops, everything drops because ain't no now. Don't get me wrong. Nowadays, everyone's like, oh, well, we ain't gonna give LeBron 40 minutes. We're gonna give him 30 minutes. Now it's like Luka gets 40 minutes and LeBron only gets 30. But it's still Luke. It's still LeBron's team.
Okay. So, but even though we don't know if this is happening because I believe he's still in free agency, or I don't know if he's committed yet. But LeBron, I mean, let's be for real. LeBron is probably on his way out. LeBron is probably on the way out to retire, right? So my thing is like going back to the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade. If he would have went to the Lakers, like, okay, yeah, it's LeBron's team, but LeBron's on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yes, we have Luca, but if you're talking about you getting a powerhouse like
It will
Giannis,
it will be Giannis.
it would have to be Giannis's team.
It will, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Between Giannis and Luca,
Yeah.
it would have clearly been Giannis's team. So the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, like I get what I wholeheartedly get what you're saying, but I think at this point in time, like, I think people are giving LeBron too much what's the word I'm looking for? Too much accolades, like, oh, that's LeBron's team. Yeah, okay, maybe in the past couple of years since he's been on there, yes, it has been his team. But LeBron is literally, I'm not saying he's hanging on by a thread, but if you look at LeBron, LeBron looks old, bro. Like, LeBron is ready to retire.
He
Okay,
do. He needs to retire,
he
bro.
needs to retire,
He needs
right?
to retire.
So I'm saying, like, going to the days, we can use the excuse, oh no, he can't get traded to the Lakers because that's LeBron's team. LeBron is on his way out. At this point in time, it is anybody's game or
It
anybody's team.
facts.
Maybe
It
it could be
is.
Luca. Maybe it could be
It
Luca.
it
I'm
could be.
saying
It could
it
be. I would
probably
have loved him over there with LeBron to get some experience. Don't get me wrong,
uh-huh,
because when a veteran like that LeBron is now playing from 2010, 2003 to 20, like, you know what I'm saying? How many years have you been in the league? Bro, from like your veteran like experience, you can
uh-huh,
train, you can teach these young cats what's good.
uh-huh,
But the sad part is he's not going to do so, right? He's not going to do so. He needs, like, not say he needs the money because clearly he don't, but he wants to be like, look, I'm not going to a team unless y'all paying me. Y'all
uh-huh.
about to drop the same amount of money the Lakers are paying me to pay for me, and no one ain't. Let's be honest, bro. Lakers is big check, bro. They got money, bro. LA got
Oh,
money.
listen, Lakers is the organization itself is very, they going to
Profitable.
spend the
Very
bag.
profitable. Yeah.
They're very profitable and they can spend the bag. But
Right.
they also, like, at the same time, they have to, from the business side of things, they have to look at it as well. Like, okay, yes, we can get Giannis, but is Giannis going to be profitable, like you said, right? And I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just using it as an example. Like, even when it comes to acquiring new players, if they trade in for somebody, like again, I don't know if LeBron is in free agency. I know the last time I checked, he hasn't signed back with the Lakers. So I don't know if that quote unquote puts him in free agency. But
It kind of does, but LeBron, they can be like, "We'll keep you on for another year," because there's no one's gonna pay a supermax contract for LeBron for 5 years when he's like, what is he,
yeah, like he's
42?
getting ready to retire. Like I mean,
Like
and then
your
but the
contract
thing
is yearly now, bro. They're paying for
yeah,
the year
no,
now.
but the thing is, like, I mean, it was also rumors that LeBron has, that LeBron would want to retire in Cleveland, like where he got his start, his hometown.
Yeah,
That could be a possibility. Um,
I would gladly appreciate that because that's
I would
payment.
too. Like, I would like as much yes as he would be a miss on the Lakers, and as much as being a Lakers fan, like I would love to see him retire as a Laker.
Right.
At the same time, like Cleveland is LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure if I was to come out to Ohio, like it would be all King James. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it was a statue of that man. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not gonna lie. I saw this lady today, and she was wearing the 2016 NBA Finals shirt. It's 10 years later. She's still rocking the shirt, bruh.
Wow,
She still. Cleveland fans will be forever be Cleveland fans, bro. Cavs fans will ever be
wow,
Cavs fans.
that's crazy.
10 years later, she's still rocking the shirt out in public. I'm like, girl, it's been 10 years.
Or maybe that's why she was like, you know what? It's
She
been
didn't,
10 years. Let me
bro.
let me pull this out.
She didn't, bro. No. It wasn't even like it's in the back of the wardrobe. You just like, oh, I should wear this. No, that's in her daily route. That's in her weekly routine clothing, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. When you wash your clothes every week, you got the
It's
shirt
in
you
it.
wear
It's
3 times or something. That's one of the shirts for her, bro. I'm telling you,
facts,
that's one of the
facts,
shirts. And I looked at it, I was
facts.
like, kudos to you, cause what?
Yo, but no, I really think that LeBron is going to retire in Cleveland. I think he's going to retire in Cleveland. Um, I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see him retiring. And
But the sad part is like if he does take a contract in Cleveland just to retire, like you can't, bro. Don't come there talking about, oh, I want 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy stupid number for nothing, for because you're retiring, bro. You're one step away from tearing your ACL. Like, come on, bro. Like
not
you're
even
off
one
right.
step away.
Let's be honest, bro. Your off right is about to kick you in somewhere, bro. Your ankle or something, bro. You're gonna go up for a dunk and land,
Yo,
bro,
yo,
and
yo, yo.
then
Not too much. Not too much. You see, you always gotta go there. Not too much. You wildin' right there. You wildin'.
I'm just saying though, right? Because let's be honest, bro. We up there, we around the same age as this man, right? Right?
Are we?
We up there. We getting close.
Wait, we are.
That's
We
what I'm
are.
saying,
We are.
right?
We
So you
are.
you go ahead. I need you to
It's just,
jump off a 4 foot bench and see if you want to tear your ACL,
bro, I'm too fat. First of all, I'm fat. All right, we not gonna do that.
bro. If I
You
miss a
see,
step, if
yo,
I miss a step going up the stairs, bro, I'm calling 911, bro.
bro. No, but you have you seen those posts like those memes or on Instagram and like TikTok where it was like, it'd be somebody doing something and then they do something like egregious or something that they could do in their 20s and then they proceed to continue to do, to walk off, but then they're like, "Oh god, my soul just left my body." And they look back
They look
and
back
it's
and they're
there
all
in
like,
their body. That's us.
"That's what I'm
That's us.
saying.
That's
This
us.
man is us, bro. You can't
No,
be
but
doing that."
No, but what I'm saying is like if we're being honest, right? LeBron has and he's said this. LeBron has had the he's had the resources to, for like doing ice baths and chirotherapy. I don't even know if that's the word, but you know what I'm saying? Like I won't be a bit surprised if that man freezes over the off season. Like he's just in the freezer just freezing
Cryo,
himself.
cryopod, bro, just chilling,
Yeah,
bro.
just right. That was the word I was looking for. So he had, he has that type of he has the money to tap into those type of resources. But
Right.
us, on the other hand,
Don't.
because we don't. Because correct me if I'm wrong, LeBron's like in his 40s, correct?
He like 41, I think.
Damn,
I
I
think
didn't
he
even
like 40.
realize that,
He like 41, bro.
bro. We old. We old.
So that's what
Like,
I'm saying. So I'm like, look, now let's say he do retire, right? Let's get back
uh-huh.
to the trade. Let's say he do retire and he gets traded to the Cavs. That goodbye tour, would be the most epic tour ever. But I need the sad part is I need you to go out like Kobe. Not the death part. I'm not speaking ill upon the
I was
man.
about to say,
Not the death part, but I need you to drop a crazy amount of numbers in a game so people can remember your last game. Like everyone remembers Kobe's last game hitting 61
uh-huh.
or something like that. It was crazy, right?
Yep.
I need you to do that, bro. And if you was to do that in Cleveland, you would have a standing ovation, bro. I'll be courtside there with my ticket and everything. Standing ovation for you, bro. I'm telling
No, I agree. I agree. I'm right there with you.
you. Yep.
So, with all these crazy trades, because now you also
We
got
gotta talk about the other one. Yeah, let's go.
right. We were just gonna get to that. So with now Melo going to the Timberwolves, how we feeling about that?
Okay, so mathematically perfect. Okay, mathematically perfect. Now, are they going to actually like work? I don't know. Melo arrogant, Anthony Edwards arrogant. So you put two lions in a cage, someone about to come out not looking too good. I'm just saying, and that's my personal opinion. Like I said,
And you're a Leo, so coming from you, that says a lot.
that says a lot. It says a lot, and, and that's how I see it because someone's gonna have to bow down, and I sadly I don't think it's gonna be Ant. Ant's like, nah, bro.
Right,
like,
well, but this goes back to what you were talking about earlier. Like you said, like that the Timberwolves is Anthony Edwards' team. Like you can't come in and with Lamelo, like you can't come in and thinking that you're going to be the new face of the team. Like it don't work like that. Like you will
but he
quickly get
arrogant.
humbled.
He arrogant, and he arrogant one, and he's this new generation who don't give a flying rat's ass, bro. Because the older generation would be like, all right, yeah, you OG, you know what I'm saying? I got you OG. Not St. Anne's the OG. They pretty much in the same. I think they're like a year or two apart. Like,
Right. I would say Julius Randle is kind of like an OG,
yeah,
or even like Rudy it will be an OG.
OG because Rudy's like 35 now, right?
Yeah. So I would say I would
But
say
I mean,
Rudy.
like for the fact that like who's hungrier, who wants it more, and want more, and want it more. You know what I'm saying? And be putting in that work. He wanted more. So that's just what I think.
No, I feel you. Now, with that being said, like because we've had some discussions surrounding this conversation, but when it comes to the 2026, since the season is now over, right? When it comes to the 2020 or 2025-2026 season, who would you say would be the face of the NBA right now?
I honestly, I'm gonna say Jalen Brunson only because but if funny enough, I think it's gonna be all three of them. Like the was the UConn? They was all playing for UConn or something in high school.
Mm-hmm.
What was the team? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be all three of them. Him, Josh Hart, I
And
can't remember.
Mikal Bridges?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges. All three of them is gonna be in the cover. That will
Oh, no,
honestly,
I'm not talking about 2K. I'm not talking about 2K. I'm saying who do you think is going to be the face of the NBA? Like who is the face of the NBA?
like the main person. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like the league, the actual league.
I don't know, bro. It's up for grabs at this point. It's up for grabs, really and truly, because
From
it's
the
like
season that we just had though?
everyone was saying Shy is because they won. I would say Jalen Brunson only because they won, but we can't like I hate going off the fact that just because you want a chip, you're the face of it now. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but I would definitely say Jalen, because of the simple fact that, okay, yes, he did just win a chip, but also you have to look at the fact that the Knicks have had a hell of a run.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even if they didn't go to the final, they had a hell of a run. I think it was one point where they was up like 47 games, like, of 47 wins,
Yep.
like on a win streak of 47. And then when the Orange Man decided to show up, that was their first loss. So it's like, now again, it could be, my numbers could be, mathematically off. But if we're talking about face of the league right now, it would definitely have to be Jalen Brunson, because he has literally silenced all the haters.
Mm-hmm.
He's proved everybody wrong, and the whole thing about it is he's been quiet about it. He hasn't,
That's that.
popped off
That's
at the mouth. Like, he's been
that New
very
York
humble
humbleness,
about it.
though. That's that New York humbleness, though. Let's be honest, bro.
Yeah. No, facts. I
Hey,
agree.
New York will humble you real quick. Like, hey,
Let me
yo.
tell you, no, but let me tell you though. Let me tell you. This is how I know I've become soft, right? I can't remember who I was having this conversation with the other day, but somebody said to me, they were like, "Yo, you've gotten really soft compared to how,
You used to be.
like, how you used to be, like when you were fresh back from New York. Like, you've gotten really soft." And I'm like, life would do that to you. Like,
Yeah.
having a kid would do that to you.
Mm,
Being in a relationship would do that to you. You become softer,
yeah.
right? Not saying I was a bully, but my attitude, bro,
Right.
fuck out
No,
of
that's
here.
true.
You know what I'm saying? But no, no, and I get you. Like, New Yorkers are probably the most humble, arrogant
Mm-hmm. Place on
people.
earth, bro. Place.
Like, we arrogant as hell, but we humble.
We
Like,
humble,
we humble, but we arrogant as a motherfucker. Like,
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
it's such a, yeah. I've come a long way. I would like to think I've come a long way. Every now and then I still do fly off the handle, and it's a work in progress. But hey, it happens. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we will see y'all. Are we doing another recording on Wednesday?
We are. We are.
Okay. So this is a bonus episode, y'all. Y'all just got a bonus. Okay. It's Sunday, and I was like, "Yo, bro, we gotta do a bonus because we gotta talk about these
We
trades.
gotta talk about the trades, and it's not
Gotta talk
over.
about the trades." And it's
No,
not, because the trade window is still open,
still
so
open. Once
anything
it
can.
closes, we're gonna link this video to the next video so y'all can
Hell
watch it
yeah!
both. You know what I'm saying?
But yes, y'all, make sure y'all log on nofoulzonepodcast.com and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to log on to w.gg.
Get
Get
your
your
cup, bro.
W cups.
Listen,
Y'all see the vibes, right?
listen.
Y'all
Look,
see it.
this is the
I even got a
dragon
W
fruit.
hat.
It's the dragon fruit. The hat fire. I peeped that. Don't worry. I peeped that. I'm like, she got the hat.
Got the
We got
hat.
that 10% off. We got that on the top.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
But no,
saying. Make sure y'all get your cups and get your drinks, man. And like I said, I got the dragon fruit flavor. Kiss. I'm telling you. What
yeah.
flavor you said you got?
I got the mango, and let me tell you, it tastes just like
Mango.
that candy, bro. That
Mm.
old school candy. Yes, sir.
Hey,
So
and I'm
again,
telling you, it gets rid of all of that jitteriness, all that, and it's sugar free, bro.
all
Sugar free.
sugar free. So, whether, like I said, whether you gaming, doing workouts, whatever you were doing,
Better.
WGG, use code NOFOULZONE to get 10% off. All right, don't forget, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend
To tell their mom, to tell their aunt, to tell a friend.
to tell their dog. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We out.